Hello, I'm Bonbon. Nice to meet you. And today we're doing a wig maintenance video. Now this wig is for the straight wigs. Curly wigs and wavy wigs have slightly different rules when it comes to combing them while they're wet. But for the most part, it's pretty much the same. I will do a couple of my other wigs that have different textures, but this time it just so happened to be a straight wig because she was in dire straits, as you are about to see. Anyways, enjoy, like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. If you've noticed that I've been having a little bit of a slow posting situation, it's because work has been crazy. So I will post shorts during those weeks. So I'll either post a short on YouTube or on my Instagram. And I'm pretty active on Instagram, so make sure you follow me over there and enjoy the video. Like and subscribe. And here she is, Miss Girl, ready to be done. As you can see, she is in dire straits right now, looking a complete pickle. The part that's sticking out is due to the Got To Be hairspray. When I take it off, I use water to loosen up the spray. And then of course it kind of stays in the wig. And since she was lying face down when it dried, it stayed that way. So as you can see, it's a pickle. We need to redo it. As you can see in the different lighting, she really just looks like she's had a very long day, and she has. So now it's time to restore her. Here I'm taking my paddle brush and brushing it out. It really helps to decrunchify the crunchy part of the hair that has the Got To Be all through it. And if you're really like on the go, this is okay. However, you will need to go ahead and shampoo and condition her and get her together, and so that's what we are about to do. Now it's time to shampoo. I went ahead and just got a VO5 from the dollar store. I don't use anything super expensive on my wigs because I maintain them pretty often and shampoo is expensive. Now I get the water to a warm temperature, not too hot, not too cold, something just right in the middle. And I'm gonna go ahead and plug up the sink, and then I'm gonna put this shampoo into the sink with the water so that the water can be all shampoo-y, soapy, and sudsy. And then afterwards, I'm gonna go ahead and spritz it about, make sure it gets all nice and foamy. Now I'm gonna rinse the wig, make sure it gets saturated. And then I'm gonna take a little bit into my hand, and we're gonna go ahead and work this through the wig really good. You're really gonna make sure that you get into the areas that you might have makeup on the lace, any kind of hair products, making sure that I hit those edges where the Got To Be hairspray was really trying to cling and hang on in there. Anywhere that the wig may have extra product in it, you're going to want to make sure that you squeeze and get the shampoo into those areas and really break up the dirt, hair products, makeup, whatever else might be in there. So you can see that it's all sudsy all over, and at this point we're going to go ahead and wash it in the sink. Make sure that you draw the water and the suds all through it. You will start to see the water probably change color because it's taking out all of the dirt, makeup, product, whatever else might be in there. Go ahead and take your time on this portion, the shampooing. I'm not going to include the entire video of it, obviously, but go ahead and spend like 5 minutes if you need to, if longer, just making sure that you get it all the way through. Now at this point, go ahead and do whatever else you need to do. If you're doing chores, cooking, whatever, come back after 30 minutes, an hour, however long. The dirt will have broken up and your wig will be ready to be conditioned. Now I'm coming back after like an hour and a half. You can see that the bubbles have pretty much all gone. You can see the color of the water, which is about the same color as the shampoo, but also any dirt, makeup, anything like that. You see that the water has changed colors. So at this point, you're just going to go ahead and rinse your wig completely. I have put one of those sink catcher things in where the garbage disposal is, so that the wig does not go down into the sink, because that's disgusting. So you're going to go ahead and thoroughly wash it. Again, I'm not showing the entire clip of it, but make sure you take your time with this part too. Now it's time to condition the wig. Again, I'm using the VO5 from the dollar store. I'm pouring a little bit in my hand, as well as on the wig itself while it's in the sink. And I'm going to completely saturate the wig. Take your time with this part too, making sure that you get every strand that you can. Now we're going to deep condition the wig. So you're going to grab a bag, a plastic bag. This one is from Lowe's, obviously. And I'm going to put the wig in the bag and tie it up. And just secure it with one little knot. Make sure that you have a bag that doesn't have the holes in it in the back or whatever. Make sure that it's like nice and secured. Now we're going to put the wig in the microwave for 1 minute. Now I've seen people do it for longer, but I think 1 minute is perfectly fine. Once the minute is up, I open up the bag and kind of shake it out and shake the steam out, because the wig is very hot at this point. Do not just reach in there and grab it. You might burn yourself. Now I'm rinsing the wig with lukewarm to cooler water to make sure that I get all of the product out and cool the wig back down so that I can handle it properly. If you're so inclined, you can take this time to brush your wig if it might have gotten a little bit of tangled. Hopefully it hasn't too much, but this is an easier time for straight wigs when it's wet. Now we're going to squeegee the water out. You're not going to wring it, you're not going to twist it, you're just going to take your hand and pull down and squeegee the water out. Now what I like to do is take the wig and put it on a towel, fold that towel in half, and then I'm going to roll the hair and make sure that I can get as much water out as possible so that the wig isn't just completely saturated. And it'll have an easier and faster time air drying this way. Now I take my styling head and cover it with a plastic bag so that the wet wig doesn't destroy the head. Then I also cover that bag with a washcloth just to doubly make sure that the styling head is not going to get wet, because I think there's sawdust in there, so you really don't want it getting wet or else it could get moldy. Now I'm going to secure the wig onto the head and allow it to air dry. At this point, I like to brush it out. My straight wigs, I like to brush them out so that it can dry fairly straight. Now we let the wig air dry for a couple of hours. Now a couple of hours have gone by. I remember, oh yeah, I was doing a wig maintenance video, so I go take a look at it, and it's probably 95% dry at this time. You can see after brushing it that it pretty much lays flat, and I would say that this could be a stopping point if that's what you want to do and that's as far as you want to take it. At this point, I can go ahead and take off the dressings because it's not wet anymore and it's not going to hurt the styling head. If you are going to continue to style it, make sure that you pin it down so that it's secure and it won't move around on you. Now I'm going to blow dry it the rest of the way because I want to make sure that the hair is 100% dry before I use a flat iron on it. Now that it's blow dried, again, this is another stopping point that if you want to be done with the styling portion, you're perfectly fine to do so. I, however, am going to go ahead and flat iron it and make sure that she is as straight as possible for the style that I'm going for. And there we have it. After a couple of hours, she is back in business. This is the final product. As you can see, we are fit to be seen in public again. She is back on her job, clocked in for her shift. The bounce, the luster, the life, yes, we are ready to be outside once again. I hope this video was helpful, and stay tuned for the other hair videos that I have planned. I hope you have a wonderful week, and restore them wigs. It's time. Give them a wash, bring them back, and I'll see you later. Bye.